what are you going to find in my channel? Well, in my channel, you're gonna learn languages in general. English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, and many others. Not only will you learn about grammar, you will also learn about vocabulary, pronunciation, and technique to learn different languages. So if you enjoy learning languages, please subscribe. Enjoy the video! Hello everybody, hola a todos, ciao a tutti. Today I'm going to teach you how to use a very important verb in Spanish, which is gustar. So what does gustar mean? Gustar basically means to like, right? But it's not that easy. It's a little bit tricky. Let's see how this verb works. So you're gonna have your verb here, okay? And you're gonna use it either in the singular or in the plural. Okay? Before this verb, we're gonna use these pronouns here, which are mandatory. Okay? You have to use these words with this verb, right? Me, te, le, nos, os, les. And then you have an optional part, which is a mí, a ti, a él, a ella, a nosotros, a vosotros, a ellos, a ellas. You're not gonna say yo, tú, él with these verbs, okay? Now, these two verbs here, gusta, gusta, is going to be either singular or plural if we talk about one thing or more than one thing. So I'm gonna write a few examples. I'll write it in blue, for example. So for example, el chocolate, las motos, comer, etc. You can use nouns or even verbs in the infinitive. Okay, remember. So, what's the deal with this verb? Okay, the problem is, in many languages, the equivalent is going to change according to whatever you have before the verb. In Spanish, it's going to be the other way around. It's going to be a special case. The verb is going to agree with what we have behind. So imagine, for example, I want to say, I like chocolate. So I won't say yo, okay? Not yo. Remember, never. Yo, tú. We're not gonna use this kind of pronouns. We're gonna use this one. Okay? So we're gonna use me. Remember, this is optional. I'm gonna cut it here. Optional. So, me gusta el chocolate. I like chocolate. Remember, you have to use the article. You like chocolate. Te gusta el chocolate. The verb is going to stay the same. We are not going to change it. He or she likes chocolate. Le gusta el chocolate. Okay, in this particular case, we usually add this bit just to clarify if we mean he or she. So you could also say, a él le gusta el chocolate. We like chocolate. Nos gusta el chocolate. O a nosotros nos gusta el chocolate. Remember, this part here is optional. You guys like chocolate. Os gusta el chocolate. And finally, they like chocolate. Les gusta el chocolate. Now we're gonna say motorbikes or motos. Okay? I like motorbikes. A mí me gustan las motos. Me gustan las motos. Okay? O even, me gustan las motos a mí. You like motorbikes. Te gustan las motos. But this is plural, so we have to use this one now. So, me gustan las motos. Te gustan las motos. Le gustan las motos. Nos gustan las motos. Os gustan las motos. Les gustan las motos. So you see? It depends on whatever you have behind. If it's one thing or more than one thing. Let's try with the verb. So, comer. What does comer mean? It means to eat. Yum yum. Right? So, I like eating. Me gusta comer. We're going to use the singular. Okay? Me gusta comer. You like eating. Te gusta comer. We like eating. Nos gusta comer. Of course, you can also add this bit. Even place it somewhere else in the phrase. A nosotros nos gusta comer. Okay. Gonna add another one. Okay. We're gonna use now two verbs. Eating and drinking. Now we're going to use this one, right? Wrong. With verbs, we always going to use the singular form of the verb. A mí me gusta comer y beber. So let's recap. We won't use the personal pronouns. We won't use yo, tú with these particular verbs. We're only going to use the singular or the plural form, third person, because the verb agrees with whatever we have behind. Okay? So, chocolate. So, one thing, third person. Yeah? So, me gusta chocolate. I like chocolate. You guys like chocolate. Os gusta chocolate. O a vosotros os gusta chocolate. O even, os gusta chocolate a vosotros. Alright? Okay, what about if I don't want to use a pronoun? I want to say, for example, John likes chocolate. So remember, with this verb, we're going to use to add this preposition a before the person's name. So a person's name. And then we're gonna go to this column. So, a John, him, yeah, le gusta el chocolate. A mi madre, so, my mom, a mi madre, le gusta el chocolate. My boss likes, let's say, he likes women. Las mujeres. So, a mi jefe le gustan, this one, las mujeres. Now we're gonna see some more verbs, expressions that work just like this particular verb, gustar. Alright, here we have some more verbs that work like gustar. So we have apetecer, quedar plus adjective, caer bien, mal o gordo, doler, encantar, o molestar. So for example, we're going to use a phrase with this, using this form, okay? The same form as gustar. So for example, me apetece salir. So notice we use singular verb, okay? Singular form of the verb. I don't use the O, okay? I use this pronoun. And I can add a me, which is optional for emphasis. So this means to feel like. Okay, so I feel like going out. Another example. Quedar. Me queda grande. Again, we use a singular form of the verb, not the O, okay? So me queda grande, what does this mean? It means it looks big on me. So we're gonna say oh, okay? This has another meaning. It also means to be left, so you could also say, I'm gonna type it here, we're gonna write it here. Me queda 5 euros. So I have 5 euros left. Caer bien, mal, gordo. Ella me cae bien. So I like her. I really like her. Okay? Notice here, this is not the subject of the sentence. I mean, in English you wouldn't say like this, okay? In Spanish, with these verbs, it's kind of backwards. So, the person that is having that feeling is me here, okay? If you change the adjective, if you say, for example, gordo, that's the opposite. It means I can't stand her. Yeah, I can't put up with her. Doler. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna use a different one. So, for example, ¿te duele la cabeza? So, la cabeza, remember to add the article, okay? Does your head hurt? Do you have a headache? Yeah? Not to hear this day, okay? And yes, you will use the singular because you talk about one head, okay? You wouldn't use the to form of the verb. Remember, we only use with this kind of verbs that works like gustar. We only use third person singular or third person plural. Encantar. Nos encanta aprender. We love learning. And Yes, with verbs, remember, you're gonna use the singular form of the verb. Okay, now we're gonna use usted. Remember, with usted, you're always gonna use le with these kind of verbs. So, le molesta a usted, this is optional. Le molesta a usted si fumo? Does it bother you if I smoke? Okay. Hi again. Before finishing today's video, I would like to explain something very important to you about these kind of verbs, and that is how to say me too or me neither when you're answering these kind of sentences. Usually we say yo también, me too, or yo tampoco, me neither. For example, I speak English, hablo inglés. Yo también, correct. I don't speak Russian. Yo tampoco, me neither, correct. No problem here. The problem is when you use these two expressions when you answer sentences like me gusta el chocolate. It is incorrect to say yo también, yo tampoco. We have to say a mí también o a mí tampoco instead. Let's see some examples. Me gusta el fútbol. I like football, I like soccer. A mí también. Me too. No me gusta las guerras. I don't like wars. A mí tampoco. Me neither. Me parece muy bien. I think it's good. I think that's pretty good. A mí también. Me too. Some example. Me duele la cabeza. I've got a headache. A mí también. Me molesta el ruido. Noise bothers me. Or the noise bothers me. A ella también. It also bothers to her. And so on and so forth. Okay? Okay. That's gonna be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumb up. Consider subscribing to my channel and share the video. Hasta pronto! Oh, you're still there. Are you interested in having lessons with me? I mean private lessons. If so, go to www.classcat.com/en/tutor/javi-fontava. You can buy a pack of 5, 10, and 20 lessons. Thank you very much. Bye.